It often starts this way. You find an AI system, and you give it a try.
And for that first task, it works. Sometimes it works remarkably well.
So naturally, you try another task, something similar but not quite the same. And this is where things change. The results, it just feels off. It's not as good. Something is clearly missing.
Your first thought is probably about the prompt. Maybe you wrote it wrong, or maybe the AI itself just isn't very good.
But the issue usually isn't about your prompt or even the AI's power. It's something much more subtle. It's a quiet misalignment.
This misalignment begins with a simple assumption. It's an idea that sounds right, but it can lead to confusion.
The assumption is this: a powerful AI should be good at, well, everything. You see one system that seems to handle writing, images, and code, so it's natural to think one model can do it all.
And that sounds reasonable, but in practice, that idea doesn't hold up.
Here is a clearer way to see it. AI models are not generalists, they are specialists, and each is built for a different kind of job.
On the surface, they all look like AI, but underneath, they are built with different priorities. They are trained to solve very different kinds of problems.
For instance, some models are optimized just for language. They're built to understand context, nuance, and structure in text.
Others are optimized for visuals. These are trained to understand things like composition, color, and style, not grammar.
Then there are models built for motion. This adds another layer of complexity. They have to understand how a scene changes over time.
And finally, some models are optimized for code. These are all about logic and the strict rules that make a program work. What's interesting is that even within these categories, different models have very different strengths. Let's look at what this means. For text, you have several powerful models, but they aren't all the same. One might be excellent for analyzing very long documents, while another is tuned for clear step-by-step reasoning.
For creating visuals, you really need a dedicated model. A text AI just can't compete. And even here, some are better at creating realistic images, while others excel at more stylized, artistic outputs. Creating video is another specialization entirely. These models are built to handle motion and keep a scene consistent from one moment to the next, which is a task an image model isn't designed for. And for writing code, a specialized model understands the deep structure of programming. It can help you avoid the subtle errors that a general model might miss. So, all of this leads to a practical advantage. It's about aligning the tool with the job. When your choice is aligned, you get better quality with less rework. When it's misaligned, you get weaker results and unnecessary complexity. It's really that simple. This is why the most effective systems don't just use one AI. They often combine multiple models, letting each specialist do the part of the job it does best. If you strip everything else away, it comes down to this. The best results come from choosing the right model for the job, not the one with the most hype.
Tech Foreview.